anyone passing through the Delta. That phrase, ladies and gentlemen, is as true today as it has ever been. The Peabody Hotel was first established back in 1869, just a couple blocks from here at Main and Monroe. In 1925, we expanded and relocated to here, 149 Union Avenue. And throughout all of our history, the Peabody has served as a social center for the city of Memphis. We have played host to countless weddings, proms, parties, and celebrations, many of those hosted on the beautiful Peabody rooftop, where we have a gorgeous view of downtown Memphis and the Mississippi River, as well as the Royal Duck Palace, the lavish livings of our fine feathered friends. If you would like to visit the rooftop of the Duck Palace, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to. We'll be keeping the rooftop open today as long as the weather stays fair, so feel free to hop into the elevators after the Duck March. Touch S for Skyway, then take a right out the double door. On the way back down, I welcome you to visit our memorabilia room. It's up here on the mezzanine just above the gift shop, and in there we have artifacts and stories unique to the Peabody's history. We have up there portraits of presidents and stars who have graced our halls over the years. We have played host to every sitting U.S. president since Harry Truman here at this hotel. We have up there a piece of Elvis Presley's original RCA contract, which was negotiated, typed, and signed here in this very lobby on our stationery, no less. But up there, ladies and gentlemen, we host my favorite artifact, a simple memo written by our general manager regarding the menu over at Chez Philippe. It explained that we could have absolutely no duck served on any menu here at the hotel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're of course here to witness the march of the Peabody Ducks, but if you haven't done so before, it may surprise you to learn that our whole tradition here got started with a bit of a practical joke. See, back in 1933, our general manager, Mr. Frank Scott, and his friendship were out hunting in Arkansas. They had brought with them, of course, some live duck decoys to help them hunt. But the gentleman also brought with them on this trip some Jack Daniels to help them keep warm. Now, admittedly, they focused a bit more on the whiskey before riding around to hunting, and so were surprised when they returned to the hotel and found they had forgotten to leave those 3 English call ducks back at the farm. So they improvised by sneaking them into the hotel lobby and letting them loose into our fountain instead. And their deed done, the gentlemen retired to their rooms for the night, but when the general manager came down the next morning, all he was expecting to hear about were stories of the staff chasing ducks around the lobby, getting them out of the hotel and covering up the prank the night before. Instead, though, he found the ducks had stayed in the fountain the entire night long. And what's more, a crowd of guests had gathered around, and they were gawking at the ducks. Now, the general manager went over to apologize, said he would get this cleaned up right away. We'll never see ducks at the Peabody again. But the people protested, said, no, 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 they loved the ducks. Even suggested instead we should let them stay as our guests. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have continued to honor your request, for we have had ducks as permanent residents here at this hotel for over 80 years. Then in 1940, we had a bellman join us, Mr. Edward Pembroke. Mr. Pembroke was a retired animal trainer for Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. He told us if given the opportunity, he could train our North American mallards to march across the rooftop, ride down the elevators, and then march down the red carpet into our lobby fountain every morning at 11 o'clock. There they would stay until 5 p.m. when he would usher them out of the fountain, march them back up the red carpet, up the elevators, and back to their rooms, all to music, no less. Now, he posed this to management, and they were skeptical at first, but they told him that if he could figure that out, they'd let him march ducks for as long as he'd like. Mr. Pembroke then went on to train and march ducks with us here at the Peabody for the next 50 years. He also took the ducks all across the country. They were on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, featured in People magazine. He and the Ducks even made a very special guest appearance on Sesame Street for National Rubber Ducky Day. Now, Mr. Pembroke did so much for the hotel, but especially for our ducks, that he was named the world's first Master. My name is Anthony. I'm actually only the 5th Duck Master since 1940, and in just a few moments it will be my honor to continue our tradition here for you. But first, on rare occasion, I have the honor and privilege of sharing the duties of Duck Master. Today is one of those days. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my honorary Duck Master, the great, the talented Miss Catherine Loriano. Come on up here, right this way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want us all to know what it means to be nominated as honorary Duck Master here at the hotel. It is an official station, it has official duties, and as such, it has an official proclamation. Whereas the daily march of the world-famous Peabody Ducks is a time-honored tradition begun in 1833 and attended by countless visitors, and whereas the care and protection of the Peabody Ducks must be attended to on a daily basis and can only follow the persons of high standards and great distinction, and whereas you are such a person, be it resolved that on March 9th, 2015, Miss Catherine Loriano has been chosen honorary Duck Master. There we go. Thank you very much. Let's give her a round of applause. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've commissioned for her very own honorary Duck Master rubber ducky. Very important, very nice. But no Duck Master is complete without their very own honorary Duck Master's cane. There you are, dear. Let's give her one more round of applause. Welcome in. Let's set those things down. Come back with the cane. You need that. Now, in just a moment, we're going to use these symbols of office to usher the ducks across the rooftop. We'll ride down the elevators, but at precisely 11 o'clock, the music will roll, the doors will open, and the ducks will march. We do ask, ladies and gentlemen, that if we are here in the main lobby, we do our best to remain seated during the march. If we're here along the red carpet and the entrance to the elevator, that we keep those areas clear. And do please resist the urge to reach out and pet the ducks or throw coins and things into the fountain. These are wild animals visiting with us after all. But finally, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, please take as many flash photos as you like. You are all guests with us here today at the Peabody. This march is for you. On behalf of the ladies, gentlemen, and ducks here at the hotel, we thank you all for joining us. We'll be right back at 11 o'clock. Thank you. Bye, baby. Thank you. Everyone here.